Hey everybody, welcome to another morning coffee. It is the 13th of September and I am drinking some Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. That is very, very good. But anyway, just wanted to give some quick updates on what's going on with the Christmas album is one thing, and also talk about a couple of things that are going on here. So first off, on the Christmas album, things are going really, really well. We're in the middle of recording and finishing electric parts right now. And then once that's done, then we move on to doing the final acoustic recording and vocals. And so everything else is got enough to where I can kind of mix it, and I may come back and add more stuff later, but I'm getting to that phase where I want to go ahead and start adding in the mic elements. So acoustic guitar gets recorded with mics, vocals gets recorded with mics, some percussive instruments gets recorded with mics. I have other things I may throw in there. So a lot of my studio is electronic, but a lot of it is acoustic instruments too. So I've got a ukulele, I've got harmonicas, I've got various little percussive deals that I can record. So not all that may make it into this album. But those are all types of things that have to be recorded on microphones. And so basically what I do is I take this mic and a couple other mics that I have, and I'll be going over to my closet that's next to my desk here and setting up kind of a mini isolation room in there, because this room that I record this in, where my desk is a little too live to be able to record. Basically, for those of you who don't do recording, you want to have like a dead space to be able to record. And when you're recording for albums, and especially when you're recording vocals, because you want to treat those. Now, if you were doing for this type, for like a contemporary modern recording, now if you're recording classical stuff, like if I was recording like arias, or like an acoustic piece, or even maybe something like a barbershop quartet, where there wasn't going to be a lot of treatment to the audio, like I'm not going to add in reverb and really heavy EQ and that kind of stuff afterwards, then I might would want to be in a more live space. But this isn't that type of project. This is just your typical modern I don't know how to describe it, Christmas album. So we want to record in a dead space, and then that way we can take the audio afterwards, and we can really do what we need to do to make it fit within the rest of the sounds of the album. And we don't have like background noise. My computer, even, you can probably hear it a little bit on this recording. My computer picks up, you've got outside noise from people walking by. It's just a lot of stuff that I don't want. So at our house in Texas, I was able to record in the front room because I had specifically had them build that room where every wall and the ceiling, including the interior walls, had insulation in them. So it was fully insulated on all 5 surfaces. And then of course the floor, is had a heavy, padding and carpet. And I had put up treatments along the walls, even in the room. Additional sound traps that were like wood with some material over them that kind of caught the sound as it would bounce off. I specifically put them up on the reflect points so that when like sound comes off, it catches that sound. But it was a house and I had a little more flexibility, and I could do all that. I can't do that here. I could put stuff up on the walls in the room, but it still wouldn't like account for like the windows and just kind of the general openness of the room in itself. So and the walls are not, there's 2 big walls here that aren't insulated. So anyway, that's a lot about recording if you wanted to know. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing on that. So but we are on track. The album's definitely coming out the week of Thanksgiving. I don't know what day that week, but sometime that week. A lot of that may depend on like distributors and when they can actually get it launched on iTunes and stuff like that. So as far as how it's going to be released, I'm going to give more information on that in the next video. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned to that. And also too, feel free to sign up for the newsletter. There is a newsletter specifically for the Christmas album if you want more information on it. There might be other surprises in there as well. I don't want to give too much away, but if you're interested, go to www.ryanshore.net. I'll put the link in the description below. And on the homepage there'll be a link for the Christmas album, and you can click on that and you can sign up on that page. I think there's a thing right now on the top of the website that has a sign up for the newsletter, but there's tons of stuff on there to be able to sign up. So don't miss out on anything on that. Make sure you sign up for that. In other news, things are going really good so far today. My Johnny and I just started a Bible study about with this book, An Unexplainable Life, which is a study on Acts, as you can see. And so we started working through that. I did the first one right before I recorded this, but excited about that, just kind of getting a fresh look at Acts and learning a little bit about turning your life upside down for Jesus. And so that's going to be really cool. Outside of that, that's really all that's going on. So Set is kind of chugging along. Had another gaming video out last week, what parents need to know about Heroes of the Storm. This week, I don't know what's going to be on there. So I am trying to do some extra content right now to get ready for a vacation that we'll be taking later on in the end of September. And so I don't want to have just content missing from the website. So I'm trying to get a lot of that done right now. But anyway, that's it for kind of what's going on with us. If you have any questions or comments or anything, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. But otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.